Hello everyone, this is Garrett, and this is Titan Quest Immortal Throne, and we are now over here again, because we were here when we left off, yes. And we shall go in this direction, because it looked like we were close to scary things, with the little large wall and the stuff and the things we had to go to for the main quest and stuff, so yeah. I think we're getting pretty darn close to the end right here, right now, which is good. Definitely good that we've made a fair amount of progress in the last couple of months. Definitely been a pretty damn long playthrough. I think this may actually end up being longer than Dungeon Siege 2, which was quite long. I think that game was like 26 hours or something when I did it. And this game looks to be just a little bit longer. It might be actually around the same time. Overall, it's quite a long game, and it was quite fun to do. But we are definitely not there yet. We still got a way to go. Still got things to kill and stuff to explode. And healing potions to ignore because I can't be bothered to run back. Because I am a lazy Billy. Ha ha ha. For now, we shall focus on pressing the wrong button. And pressing the button again. And then using the Scroll of Frenzy that I actually meant to use in the first place. Yes. And we're nearly a level up as well, so we get to see the outsider soon. Which I am really quite curious about, actually, so I don't think I've ever actually even seen the outsider, so I'm not even sure if it really does anything, but yeah. It's probably fun to look at least, and if not, then oh well. Oh well indeed. At least we made it to the point where we can actually summon one, and that makes me happy. Let's free these guys, they look sad and miserable. Even though there's no real benefit to us. We are heroes, and that is what we do. And there's sparks flying from me. Probably because of that Scroll of Frenzy that's currently helping me run really quick and stuff. Which is nice. I like sparks. I never even noticed these sparks before, actually. How did I never notice that? Huh. Other things you notice, I suppose. And I guess we're not quite at the wall yet, because it would appear that we are going in a completely different direction. Here's a spike. But maybe we will reach that one thingy, the one boss type thing that I saw on the map a long time ago, but still haven't seen to this point. It does appear that we are going in the right direction, so looking good. Stuff is definitely dying nice and quickly at this point. Except that blue guy. The blue guys seem to be slightly more dangerous than the purple ones. They seem to be the higher ranked ethereals, I believe they were called. At least I think that's what they were calling themselves. Though I may be thinking of something else. I'm not sure. But they do sure look fancy. There's a whole bunch of them over here. I wonder if they have anything interesting to say once I help them kill all these nasties. They do seem to have a little quest thingy around them. And yay, I was right, and I leveled up. So just going to put up a few points in strength. And going to be able to summon an outsider. Arcane Blast, which I can't do that because I need to... This one, apparently. Damage absorption. Yeah, why not? And let's put a point in Death Ward as well. Let's see. Summon outsider, and Death Ward does seem to be... not on here, so I guess it's a passive thing then? That it just plays a magical ward on a player that protects it from the... Oh, 3-second duration. Or is it that you... I don't know. I'm so confused right now, I don't know anymore. But it doesn't appear to be in here, so I'm just gonna assume that it works automatically. But let's talk to this guy over here.
We are on a mission to create a diversion for Odysseus. There is an important daemon, a Melanoe blood queen, in this camp who has command of the area. We were sent to destroy her as loudly as we could, so Odysseus and his men would remain undetected near the gate. If you would lead the charge, hero, I would be honored.
That sounds good to me. Let's make as much noise as we can. I guess we can kind of hear the ghost scream, and I guess that is probably the boss that we saw on the map earlier. And I seem to be going in a different direction than the ghost, so yeah. So much for leading the charge, I suppose. But there's no way in hell that I'm going to run into it like an idiot, like these guys seem to do. And yeah, they're already kind of hurting, so I'm not going to be doing just that. I'm gonna be summoning the outsider once we reach that boss, though, because I'm curious. Let's see, the outsider! Holy crap, he's big! Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if he really does anything, but he is definitely very large and impressive looking, and that's really all that matters to me. And he also almost instantly died. I don't know what that's all about. Does he only have like a 10-second duration or something? No, lifetime 30 seconds, so maybe he just got killed or something? I don't know. He has 508... No, wait, I misread that. He has 1,000 health, and the Lich King has 430, so he should be able to get hit at least twice rather than once, so that's pretty good, right? But oh well, he's really large, and that's the only thing I care about. He looks impressive. And we have a new friend that we can summon every... Oh wow, he has a long cooldown. Yeah, this outsider is not really great, but it doesn't matter if he's good. He just needs to be big. The bigger the summon, the better the summon, right? At least, yes, that's my logic about the entire thing. Let's talk to the King of Athens. Hi.
Today is indeed a great day. I have no doubt that Odysseus has succeeded in finding a way for you to enter the city. All will soon be well again in Elysium. Someday, I will tell my descendants of the day I fought for the honor and glory of Elysium, shoulder to shoulder with the great Titan Killer.
The Great Titan Killer. I like that title. I can go with that. I can definitely go with that. Because that just sounds like a fancy pants. I mean, granted, they could have killed that Titan ages ago and I would have never had, like, this type of glory. But no, they had to put him in a rock. Because what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh, this is what could go wrong, you silly Billy. You know, that's not important. We managed to rectify the mistakes that them gods made ages ago and apparently couldn't do a thing about, even though they could have fancy talk with us and the Mount Olympus and everything. But, you know, that's okay. I can live with that. I like glory. Glory is nice. Glory makes me happy. What's that? That is the wall of Hades' palace. That sounds good. It means we are definitely going in the right direction. And we are nearing the end. And I quite like that. So, let's continue on. Killing the purples. And killing the savage troglodytes. I'm just gonna call them troglodytes because I don't care anymore. I wonder if I can even open these. Well, apparently I can, even though I didn't see a jailer. Oh, very odd. Usually you need to kill a jailer before they actually are unlocked. But I guess these were unlocked already and the soldiers didn't feel like leaving. Or maybe I did kill a jailer and they just didn't have a lot of health. Or I don't know anymore. And I'm just going to completely ignore that Shrine of Thorns because it's a bit rubbish. Meh. Meh, I say. Meh to all of you. Even you, blood acolyte, who is throwing red balls at me that seem rather inefficient and ineffective and a bit rubbish as well. Kinda like that Shrine of Thorns. Ho ho! Oh, that was a fancy looking explosion. But I was actually more afraid of this Master Archer rather than the explosion, which is perhaps a little bit silly. But oh well. The explosion did look very fancy. There was a big shockwave and everything. I like shockwaves. Shockwaves make me very happy. Even if you can't even see the explosion. Kind of gives off that nice feeling of there was definitely an explosion here. Honest. Also, it would appear that this leads directly to the wall. So I shall just talk to these quest people over here. And see how they are faring. Because I think we actually need to talk to them for the main quest. So I suppose they wouldn't mind if I gave them a little chat about the weather and stuff. You are standing on top of a thing. Hello. Oh, whoa, whoa, what? Okay, I guess we're standing underneath this thing while talking to him. Oh, or not.
Well met, hero. My squad has made it to the outer gates, and we have arranged a way to make a door. We have waited only for your arrival. Behold.
This sounds good. I'm beholding. That was awesome. I like making door machine. Sounds really good.
Inside you will find an unlikely ally. The song of Persephone sometimes floats over the walls, and she sings of betrayal and imprisonment. She sings of chains, and she pleads to join the other gods. She has always been good to us in Elysium, and I will not see her suffer so. Free her, and she will no doubt give you aid.
And that gives us a new objective. I believe that sounded like a side quest that we were just given, but whatever. No, it's not even a side. We actually have to save that person. Okay.
When Hades conceived of his plan, he imbued 3 of his most powerful Makai with some of his own powers. What we fear is that even were Hades defeated, these generals would have power and will enough to take charge of the armies and lead in the place of their
kill 3
lord.
people.
There is a secret we have learned. Although they are his own creations, Hades may rule daemonkind only within his kingdom. The moment a daemon would set foot upon the living lands, its own wild heart would be its only ruler. Knowing this, crafty Hades fashioned 5 crystals, the shards of Erebus, to project the force of his godly powers above, where they were never meant to be. If you were to destroy these shards, his countless legions would be like arrows with a
Okay,
broken
and
bow.
destroy the Hellforge. Now, that sounds good. Let's go inside the Palace of Hades and see if we can't, change their minds about the current situation just a little bit. And I believe there's a portal over there. Yes, the Hades' Palace portal. And as I said... Oh dear. Anyway, as I said, that portal is quite close to the end of the game. So I am just gonna keep on playing. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're Typhon again. What? Why? That's a bit rude. Come on, outsider! You are about... Wow, he's about as big as him, actually. Go get them 2 summons that are... Oh, crap, I'm stuck. What? Right, he has an attack that puts me in a small cage. That's quite rude. You know what? Might as well... Which one is it? That one. Get the Cyclops in there as well. Summon everything. Kill that bastard. Okay, that kind of hurt my outsider, it would seem. But, you know. No. Why are you still alive? You're supposed to be dead. I killed you. You had a fancy death animation and everything. Now it's like your life had no purpose at all because, you know, they could have just resurrected you anyway. No. Whoa, that's... Oh, okay. Apparently he's the tiny skulls he can throw seem to deal some stuff as well. That's quite rude. I have to say though, this Typhon is not really quite as impressive as the one at the end of Act 4. But, you know. It would be a little bit silly if the original final boss would be, you know, weaker than just a random mini-boss they throw in Hades' palace. And yeah, he is also kind of undead, I suppose. That may have drained some of his life a little bit, you know, just a tad. But they do throw you in a little room, which makes it impossible to just make him go back and forth all the time without him attacking you. So that's kind of nice, I suppose. But yeah, this Typhon will be destroyed just now. You know, at least he tried. He had a second chance, but he failed anyway. He's really quite big, though. Even lying down, he's always higher than me. But whatever. We killed him, and now we get his loot. Yay, things! Yay, rubbish. Just yellow crap. Because who doesn't love a very large amount of yellow crap? Huzzah! But, you know, it's fun they brought him back, I suppose. See a little bit more of Typhon, little mini-boss. Ooh.
Please, mortal hero, release
How I release... Oh, that's how I do that.
Bless you, warrior. You are a hero indeed. When Zeus commanded the gods to depart, I thought I was finally free of this place. I tried to convince him to join his brethren, but dreams of conquest clouded his mind. Finally, I sought to leave without him. He could not bear a world without me, so he chained me here. He still thinks that I will see his triumph and join him. This I will never do. Persephone, the breath of spring brings new life, not war. And I am powerless against him. It is you who must defeat him. Let his hubris be his downfall. Enter his palace, stand before him, and release us from this madness.
That sounds good. And we got a scroll of the crushing vortex, which is completely and utterly useless, but you know, thought it counts. And we are at the final portal of the game. And my inventory is pretty much full, so I'm just gonna sell up, and I will see you in just a second.